Hey, it's Stephen from the Academic here.
This is Dean from the Academic. I play the drums.
I play the bass guitar, and we're in Chicago. This is day one of our tour. We got a brand new van that has only been lived in for a couple of hours, and yeah, we're going to show you around.
Yeah, so we got two crew members with us. We got Terry, who's going to be manning the captain's seat for most of this tour. He's going to be doing some long drives. We got some big treks across the country. Yeah.
And our front of house Darren's going to be up here doing a bit of co-piloting, maybe doing the music. We don't know, we haven't figured it out yet, but
yeah. We don't know how to work the sat-nav yet. That was a bit of an issue. We were driving around in circles trying to find the venue. So that's going to be something that we're going to have to work out soon.
But yeah, they're two beloved and experienced tour people, and we're delighted to have them. And just very grateful that we're not driving here, because none of us have ever driven in America, and it's scary.
Yeah, so first of all, I got some stuff here. I got my beef jerky, which is very important. You know, you got to get your protein in on tour. Got some random Polish fantasy novel that I'm reading. Headphones, of course. Very important to not hear the band members talking absolute BS. Yeah, that's good. I like to chill up here, try to man the tunes a bit, keep the vibes going. Stephen's alongside me here. Do you want to talk about what you got going on?
I think I'm going to be here. I think this is my designated seat. Yeah, my trusty backpack. This comes everywhere with me. It's my, I don't know what it is. It's brown leather. It's road worn, like myself. And then, yeah, I got a couple of books. I haven't read any of these yet. I've never read any Steinbeck. My girlfriend recommended that one. Stephen King's memoir that's actually about writing and the art of, or not the art, kind of more the craft of writing. So I'm looking forward to that one. Got some t-shirts and Target today. Always good to have. And yeah, a little camera. That's a Fujifilm X100T, recommended by our brilliant photographer back in Ireland, Johnny. And yeah, I think I plan on sitting here watching some movies and TV shows on this maybe. I watched the new Succession this morning. Banger. Really good. And yeah, I think that's going to be me. That's my corner.
Yeah, we got a bit of an entertainment system going on. I think we have yeah, we got a PlayStation. We need to get some games for it because keep getting laser burned on this. So we'll be like driving along the highway and hit a bump and then the game is destroyed, so we gotta find a GameStop or something and get like so many cheap versions of FIFA as we can find for like $1 or $2. But yeah, we're a highly competitive band when it comes to FIFA. That was wild timed. Yeah, no, turn it off. We always have tournaments amongst ourselves and we always use the worst possible teams you can play with. I think it equals the skill level. It kind of makes it
down to its rawest components, for sure.
Yeah, it definitely makes it more kind of like competitive because they're all so bad when you're playing with them, you know. Yeah. Normally, my one-star team, I usually use the Indian international soccer team.
I got Burton Albion out of the English Midlands, who've gotten better in the last couple of years, but they're still not brilliant.
I think, well, I presume we're getting a newer FIFA, so there's a team from where I'm from in Dublin called St. Patrick's Athletic, and I think they're going to be my new team.
I usually play with this Austrian team I found called Wiener Neustadt. I don't know anything about them, but I know they have a really good striker called Pickleman. He has his own theme song and everything, to the tune of The Man by the Killers, and yeah, that's my team.
Okay, please allow me to introduce you to our singer-songwriter extraordinaire. This is Craig.
Hello. I feel like this is an unfair representation. I'm usually the messiest in the van, and this, because it's day one, it's quite in control. But usually what I have going on, I have a laptop where I do some demos, and I've got Logic there, and this is an interface which I don't need a plug for. It just kind of powers up, and I can kind of, if I want to bring a guitar in, I can plug a guitar in and get like ideas down, and even microphones. But you know, I don't think a van is the best for a vocal take. And then I've got my headphones, so I've got a pretty nice little setup, and it usually gets a bit more chaotic because I could have a little keyboard as well, but I don't have one. I'm gonna have to go find one and buy one. So that is kind of a mini recording setup that I have. And yeah, I have some books. Pretty bad at really getting into reading books, but this is Poor Mouth by Flann O'Brien. It's famously more known written in the Irish language, but I can't speak a word of it, so I have the English translation. Poor Mouth. It translates to Bail Booked. So I'm going to give that a go, and then I've got Watermelon Sugar, which I've heard is pretty good, but I've been waiting to get around to it, so tour is probably the best way to do that. Then I've got some Coors and honey. So a good mixture of health and vibes. And what else have I got? I've obviously got a bag, and I've got some like spare shirts that I do. I've got a face wash, CeraVe, whatever way you want to pronounce it over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, just in
Sponsors.
case something, you know, if you're in a drive for too long. Toothpaste, Target, and my passport, obviously. And as they say in Forrest Gump, change your socks. So that's the beginning of my setup for the van on tour.
Going to introduce our 6-string maestro, Matt.
I usually sit down the back, mostly in any form of transport that we're in. I like to lounge. Got this today, a neck pillow from Target or Target.
Looking for
And,
sponsorship of them.
And I haven't tried it out yet, but it seems pretty good. I've also got some books. I've got Siddhartha by Hermann Hesse, and I've also got a spy novel, The Spy Who Came In From the Cold. Two very different vibes, depending on how I'm feeling. I've got that's my lifeline in the back, Nintendo Switch. I just have to have it wherever I go. Play some Zelda or something. Got my laptop for watching stuff or messing around on Logic. And what else have I got? I've also got a bag, which just has a bunch of sunglasses in it, really. I just have a lot of sunglasses. And headphones. Well, yeah, that's it. It's a Columbia bag. It's not really very good. I was going to buy a new bag today in Target, but I don't know. This is actually pretty new, so that's kind of what I have. Yeah, I'm usually the lounger.
Yeah, so we actually, when we just got this van, it was pretty full to the top today, and that was before we got a drum kit. So we need to figure out how we're going to fit a fucking drum kit in there as well. But yeah, I think at the end of the night, it's kind of like we all like to help out the crew and throw the gear in. It's kind of all hands on deck. There's usually Darren, our front of house guy, likes to Tetris it up and tries to get everything nice and coordinated while we're just standing here drinking beers, handling them stuff. Yeah, this is the back of the van.
Yeah, all our gear is in the beautiful venue, Lincoln Hall in Chicago at the minute, and yeah, by the time it comes out, we're going to have to expertly plan top to bottom how we can make use of every single kind of square inch in here. Otherwise, we're not making it to Minneapolis. So yeah, that'll be fun. Well, thanks for having a look at our van, everybody. We are an Irish rock band called The Academic, and we're on tour in America at the minute. And if you want, you can check out all our music on all the streaming services. We put out an album a couple of months ago called Sitting Pretty. It was a lot of fun to make. It was a lot of fun to bring it on tour. It went to #1 in Ireland, so that was a huge thing for us. So if you want to check it out, and we're working on new music at the minute, hopefully we'll have something new out by the time you see this. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm Dean, this is Stephen, Craig and Matt inside. Thanks for watching.